Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. I'm Anita Svetlana. So, today I'll be doing a reading on messages from your higher self. All right? So, what is it that your higher self wants to tell you? Okay? So, please remember that this is a general collective reading. So, please pick up messages that you resonate to. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. As usual, we have three groups: Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. So, Group 1 is this beautiful malachite. Group 2 is this green aventurine. And Group 3 is this fluorite, green fluorite. So, go ahead, close your eyes, and choose a crystal that you're most drawn to. Remember that I mentioned the timestamps in the description. So all you need to do is choose a crystal that you're most drawn to. Click on the drop down on the description and go to your description. Against each group, there's a timestamp that's mentioned. Click on your timestamp and that will take you directly to your reading. All right? Welcome, Group 1, and this is for all those who chose this crystal malachite. Forgive and release. You know, some traumas that we go through are hard to forgive, okay? But it is important that you let go of whatever you've been through and let go of that pain. This card is a reminder that forgiveness does not mean that you need to ignore your trauma or you need to forget your boundaries. Forgiveness means freedom. The freedom to put your trauma in the past, leave it behind. The freedom to protect yourself, protect yourself from people who knowingly hurt you. Okay, forgiveness and release means you no longer need to replay that trauma over and over again and keep going back to the old story again and again. It is you need to learn the lesson and move on. And when we carry love and forgiveness, we are stronger. We can keep our lessons learned without holding on to the past hurt. And forgiveness and release is something that you need to do for yourself. All right? Dream big. Dream bigger. So don't limit yourself with small picture goals because of insecurity or fear of failure. Okay, start building what you really want and co-creators will follow. So you need to think big. Don't keep your goals small. Sometimes, your fear of disappointment is greater. And, at times we are not ready to take that risk because you fear failure so much. So take a moment and think about what is it that you want to achieve. What is your deepest desire? And you have to make your dream a priority. Okay? You need to hold on to your dream. The journey may be long, but there's a good reason why you go through the struggles, to achieve your dream. You need to aim for the stars, all right? And think bigger. Practice self-care. Serve others, but don't neglect your own needs. You can't give what you don't already have. Replenish your cup. Attend to yourself. So I'm sure, in this group there must be, most of you all must be, some people who look after others. For them, other people are a priority. You always take a step, you don't give priority to yourself. So it is time for you to make yourself a priority. You need to find out, ask yourself, how are you doing physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? You need to be content with everything that you do. You need to make sure that you have enough time and energy. Okay, you need to take care of your body by eating the right food, drinking plenty of water, getting enough sleep, you know, uh, exercising. In case you're going through an emotional turmoil, you need to have that emotional outlet. Okay, do you have time to spend with your loved ones? Are you working too many hours? Do you have a work-life balance? If you see, this girl is resting. Okay, most of you all must be feeling really exhausted and tired, and it's time to take that break that you deserve. So you need to make necessary changes to your lifestyle to ensure that your needs are taken care of. All right, it is good to look after others, but first you need to look after yourself. Know your worth. So at times some of you might be focusing on the lack. So don't focus on the lack of not having things, lack of, in case there's a lack of things in your life, because the minute you focus on when you focus on lack, you get stuck in that energy. So you need to shift your energy by shifting your focus. You need to be grateful for all that you have, okay? And all that most of us know, all of us know that gratitude works like magic. It creates abundance, it creates a great shift. So practice gratitude. Abundance is everywhere around you. Feel worthy and open yourself to receive the many gifts that awaits you. All right? Enter the magic, live in the now, seize the moment. So you know that you have to leave your past behind. Don't dwell in the past too much, and don't think or overanalyze or overthink about the future. You need to learn how to live in the present moment. The thoughts and feelings that you have and the decision you take at this very instant will create your future. Okay? So you need to remember that, and you need to live in the now moment. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive changes. Okay? So you know that you are powerful. You need to go deep within yourself and recognize that you are a powerful being. You need to accept yourself for what you are. You need to accept your true self, and accept that you are incredibly powerful. Have a passion for your vision. Okay, have that passion for your vision, and make sure that your intention is for the highest good. Ascension flame. Merge with the light, ignite key and codes. So some of you might be on an ascension journey. You must have had a spiritual awakening. Okay, so you need to accept that spiritual awakening and work on that. And it also means that you need to invoke. So there are different ascension flames, okay, that you can work with, and you need to invoke those flames and receive those energies. All right? Open your heart, let yourself love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. So you need to open your heart chakra and be generous with yourself, and be loving to yourself. And if you look at this card, okay, let's look at this card. You see this unicorn? It is sending light to this girl's heart, and the heart is lit up. All right? So you have that light within you. So you need to open your heart to receive that light and shine that light. You need to value yourself and you need to glow in that light. All right? And you need to open your heart to receive. You know, when your heart chakra is not open, that is when you are unable to receive all the abundance and all the blessings that the divine is sending you. So you need to open your heart chakra. You need to open your heart. You know, you need to stay focused on your vision, and you need to do what makes your heart sing. Okay? Confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. You know, sometimes it's best, if it's a trivial matter, it's best to remain silent. Okay? That doesn't mean that you have to keep quiet, all the time. And if you feel that, the situation requires you to stand up, stand up and stand in your power. Take a stand for yourself, because it is important to take a stand. But sometimes on trivial matters, it is better to be silent, and it is wiser to choose your be mindful about the words that you use, and stand up for what you believe in, and choose your battles wisely. Leadership. Set your goals. Leadership is also about standing in your power and finding your inner strength and being the leader so that people follow you. And it also means you need to take a leading role in your current situation. You need to, take a decision with your mind. You need to set boundaries and focus on what is it that you want to achieve. For some of you, okay, this might not resonate for everybody. This leadership card for some of you might mean that you might get a job opportunity, or you might expect an opportunity within your current role, or a promotion, or extra responsibility. All right? Animal bond. Standing up for all animals. So some of you might be having pets at home, or some of you might be very attracted to dogs and cats. Some of you might be having a special relationship with animals, and you need to stand up for them, be a voice for them, and protect them. All right? Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. And I spoke earlier about create your vision and do what your when I spoke about open your heart, you need to do what makes your heart sing. You need to follow your passion. Because you will be able to bring your goals, your desires to fruition. Some of you might be creative, so you need to get your creativity out. And sometimes being creative is very relaxing also, whether it is cooking, or whether it is drawing, writing, art, whatever it may be. It is time for you to create. Okay, it is time for you to use your skills, and it is time for you to follow your passion. All right? So that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope you resonated to these messages and to this reading. And I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you. Welcome, Group 2. And this is for all those who chose this Green Aventurine. Love your shadow. You know, at times we refuse to acknowledge our shadow, and because of that, you know, we usually tend to project it on others. So it is important to accept your shadows. It is necessary to work on your shadows. And when we set out to, you know, heal ourselves, that is the time it is very important to acknowledge our shadows so that we can work on them. And you need to take responsibility, you know, for your shortcomings that you have. And you need to honor yourself and remember that, you know, you are perfectly imperfect. You need to accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others as well. And you need to focus your efforts on your own mastery. Know you are safe. So you know that you're always protected. Okay, you are always protected, and in case you feel, you know, insecure, or you have your fears about something, you can always call on for protection. You can ask your angels to protect you. You can ask the divine to protect you, or you know, at times when you can also create an energy bubble around you, you know, which is so that you're protected by your spirit guides or your guardian angel. So know that protection is always available to you. You have all the resources that you need, both within and around you. Be nimble. What happens is, there are times when we ask for help. Okay, we ask help from the divine, we ask help from the people around us, but you know, we are not ready to move aside. We ask God, okay, send me help, or you give me help, or you help me do this, but you don't want to let go of that control over the situation. You need to let go of, you know, of that control. You need to trust the divine. You need to know that everything happens, you know, at a perfect time. There's a perfect timing for everything. You don't know what the universe will surprise you with. Okay, so when you ask for help, you must be open to receive it also. And you may be called to be flexible when the help arrives in unexpected form. Basically, you need to get out of the way and let God do whatever He needs to do to help you achieve your goal. Practice patience. Patience is something that, you know, I don't think any one of us have. We live in a world where, you know, we want everything instantly, and we want to control everything. We want to have a control over things, and it is time to, you know, let go of that control. Like I mentioned here, you need to let go of that control, and you need to have patience. You need to take a step back to look at the bigger picture. Okay, and you don't need to force things to happen. You need to believe in divine timing. You need to allow the universe to manifest your dreams. You need to get out of the way and let the divine do their work. Like I mentioned here, be open to receive that help. You need to get out of that way. So, you know, conditions outside us sometimes determine the best time to move forward, but you need to learn how to wait and work on something else until these conditions change. So practice patience, have some patience. Law of grace. Be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. So what this card talks about is, we are corded, over our lifetimes. We are corded to all those, to things, to people, to circumstances, to situations. So it is time, to dissolve everything with grace. It is time to let go of all that is holding you with grace. All right, you need to dissolve. You need to release them forever. And remember uh, that there is grace and forgiveness. So, forgive people who have hurt you, betrayed you. Just let love and grace dissolve everything. Open to abundance. And to be open to abundance, you need to believe that you deserve that abundance. You need to believe and accept that plenty and prosperity. So you can attract, your higher self is telling you can attract whatever you believe. Whatever you believe you deserve. Okay? But for that, you need to know that, yes, I deserve this. You need to acknowledge that and open yourself. You need to open yourself to the pot of gold. Open yourself for new opportunities. Yeah. You need to declutter your life and, glimpse a magical doorway. And what happens is when you declutter your surrounding and declutter yourself emotionally, you create space for new opportunities. Because that is when there's a shift in energy that will happen. Because you create a space for the new to come in. You need to release all your old attachments and patterns. Yeah, release. And that is when you will get those new opportunities, and you'll get that abundance. Mark my energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension. And Mark my energy is all about, Buddha consciousness, Christ consciousness. So, some of some of you in this group must have had a spiritual awakening and might be on a spiritual path, and you will have an ascension that will happen. So be open, to that ascension. Be open to, break your old patterns, clear your old patterns that no longer serve your growth. All right? Vacation. We need to take time for relaxation and adventure, and you need to, might be you're very exhausted, so you need to take a break and go on a vacation. To be honest, even I would love to go on a vacation. So you do deserve a rest at this time, and it is time for you to take a break and go away and take a vacation. So take a break, enjoy your vacation, and rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Choices. Make the best choice. And life is all about the choices that you make. Life, in the end, is all about the choices that you make. If you don't like something that's happening in your life, make a different choice. Go with the flow. Let things happen. And this is what I spoke about here. Both your cards earlier, the first deck, where you need to let go of the control. Let things happen. Release that need for control. Okay? And go with the flow. When you go with the flow, you will let things happen. You need to believe in the magic of the universe. Okay? And you need to let go and step aside. You need to step aside, and the universe knows what you deserve. The divine knows what you deserve and will give you what you deserve. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Like I mentioned, you need to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And it is time for you to heal your mind, body, and spirit. So it's time for you to take a break and, heal yourself. Heal your mind, body, and spirit. It is also for you to surrender. It is time for you to surrender all your negative thoughts that you are having and replace them with forgiveness and love. And that is when, you will find the peace that you're looking for. And you need to let go of the control that you have over your situation. All right? So that's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope you resonated to this reading and the messages. And I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you. Welcome, Group 3, and this is for all those who chose this fluoride. Pay it forward. So now it's time for you to, help others. And if there are people around you who needs your support, it is time for you to, give someone a helping hand. You need to extend that love and kindness to others also. Remember, how does it feel when you receive help, when you get help? When you are going through a situation and all of a sudden when you get help, how do you feel? So think about that feeling, and help someone who needs your help right now. And always remember that when you give, you receive tenfolds, and you need to give to receive. Okay? And be the answer to someone else's prayer. Helping others can be the quickest way to help ourselves. Look deeper. There is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition. So you need to go beneath the surface to the heart of the matter. Beware of the smoke screen emotions that might cloud your truth. And you need to examine things closely in case there's something that is troubling you. And take time to wait for further information to reveal itself. Okay? You need to detach yourself from the outcome and be open to new information. And a wealth of wisdom and growth awaits you. All right? Move quickly. This is like taking a leap of faith. But that doesn't mean you don't do a self-examination. You need to take a leap of faith, but you need to examine it before you take that leap of faith. And some opportunities require quick responses. Use your instinct to guide your way. Don't be afraid to move fast on your hunches. So trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Your gut is always right. Trust your inner knowing, and your intuition will guide you. So just allow yourself to enjoy the ride. Okay? Love your shadows. At times we refuse to acknowledge our shadows, and that's the reason we project it on others. And it is very important to accept our shadows, and it is necessary that we acknowledge them whenever we set out to heal ourselves. Okay, it is necessary to acknowledge our shadow, and it it is as, you know just the way we know our strength, it is important to know our shadows, our weaknesses also. Okay, and you need to recognize and integrate your shadow by being conscious of them, and loving towards the part of your shadows. Okay, you need to take responsibilities for your shortcoming. Remember, you're perfectly imperfect. Accept and love yourself as you are, and do the same with others. Focus your efforts on your own mastery. All right, and it is time for you to let go of things, let go to the things that you're holding on to, let go of your past, let go and break free from your guilt over your past actions or your past judgments of others. You need to leave and release everything that doesn't serve you. Remember that you're here for a divine purpose. Look for signs. So pay attention, expect an answer. So you need to look for signs, and the universe is always talking to us in signs and symbols. It can be in a shape or a form of a cloud. We tend to see angel numbers frequently while we are traveling, or in our mobile phones, or while we are working. We see angel numbers, we see feathers. Okay, so those all are a sign from the divine. It's a sign from the universe. So look out for signs, pay attention, and you will get your answers. Enter the magic, live in the now, seize the moment. So you need to be in the present moment. You need to live in the present moment. Like I mentioned earlier, that your past is over. It is time for you to release the past. Release yourself from that guilt that you're holding on to. Release everything. Be in the now. Okay? Be in the now. And, the thoughts and feelings you have, and the decision you will take this very instant will create your future. So learn to be in the now. That is when it will be enriching for you. Learn to live in the present moment. Manifest your dream. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. So the divine is answering your call and helping you to bring your vision to fruition. Okay, this is a card of opportunities. So you need to explore, what is it that you really want? What is it that will give you the sense of peace and joy? What would fulfill you? So sit back and think about what is it that you want, and then focus on that vision that you have for yourself, and the universe will help you manifest it. The divine will help you manifest your dreams. All right. Mahatma energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension. So you know what, I know we are doing a reading for the higher self, and I'm not surprised. This card came in all the groups, and I'm sure most of y'all must have had a spiritual awakening and must be on a spiritual journey. What this card means is, it means that you need to. It talks about Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, and you need to, there are different types of energies that you have, the different types of light codes that you have. So you need to, tap into the light code that you need, and you need to build your light body, and that will, take you, that will, accelerate your ascension, your spiritual growth. All right. I have to show you all this at the bottom of the card. At the bottom of the deck. Look, a shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive pay it forward. And your first card was pay it forward. Your first card here was pay it forward. So I'm sure that there must be people in your life currently, who must be wanting your help. So be open to give that help. I'm going to keep this card here. Give that help to that person, whoever needs that help. So look around you. I'm sure you'll find it, because this is the second time you got this pay it forward message. So look around you and find out who is it that needs your help, and offer that helping hand to that person. Creative wonderment. Follow your passion. So you need to follow your passion, and you will be able to bring once you follow your passion, you'll be able to bring your vision or your goals to fruition. And also remember, sometimes being creative is very relaxing, whether it is cooking, sewing, or baking, writing, painting, artwork, whatever it is. It is time for you to create. It is time for you to utilize your skills, okay? And you need to follow your passion. Let me keep this here like this. All right, this is better. Vacation. Even I need a vacation. So it is time for you to relax and go on an adventure. You deserve a rest. It's time for you to take a break. You need to nurture your mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit with plenty of rest and with simple pleasures of life. Enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Learn to find joy. Live in the moment. Live in the present moment. Okay? So enjoy your vacation in case you plan to go on a vacation. Wow. Dove, take a leap of faith. And that is what I mentioned here, your first deck, that you need to take a leap of faith. And your card is like the leap of faith card. It means that you need to take a leap of faith. So there is always hope, new possibilities, miracles which are waiting for you. Each day is an adventure, and you need to learn to live each moment to the fullest. You need to take a leap of faith. You need to trust the divine. You need to trust the universe. Most importantly, you need to trust yourself and your intuition. All right? Remember that you are you have limitless possibilities. Okay, so you need to be open for the new beginnings and the new adventures and joys of life, and take that leap of faith. Letting go. Learn to let go. Like I said, you need to let go and release all the past, the guilt. And so our life is constantly changing. Nothing stays forever. And especially if you're if you're stuck. If you look at this card, I think this is about somebody stuck in a relationship, in a past relationship, because you see a couple here, and there's this girl, and you are thinking about the past, and you are not ready to let go. Okay, it's okay to hold on to memories, but you need to let go. And you see all these butterflies here, because when you let go, your life will transform. So you need to learn to let go and be open for that transformation. All right? So that's all I have for you, Group 3. I hope you resonated to this reading and the messages. And I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you.